Alright, third grade, so now it's finally time for our hair. Obviously, don't be worried that we haven't done eyebrows yet. That will come from the hair paper. And notice that this is a much larger sheet of paper now. It's twice the size that we used to make the face. For boys, you're only going to need half of this paper because your hair is not going to go past your ears. If it does go past your ears, I will be more than happy to give you a bigger piece of paper. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys two different ways, one for the girls, one for the boys. Alright, so I'm going to bring this neck piece pretty far down, all the way to the edge of that. Our final picture will only be about to this bottom piece here, so bottom down here. So even if your hair goes past that, you don't really have to worry about it, because in our final picture it won't really show. So I'm going to make sure my hair is sticking off of the head a little bit. Again, I'm going to use a marker so you guys can actually have a hope of seeing it. So, your hair only has to be the base color of your hair. It doesn't have to be the total, like, my hair has multiple different colors in it, so I would start with the base color, which is dark brown, and then add a lighter brown and some reds and some yellows to it. So pick whatever color is closest to your hair. So if you have wavy hair, you will obviously just kind of go wavy up and down. If you have like super curly, the waves will be closer to each other. If you have straight hair, obviously just go straight down. I just have straight hair. And then I will go all the way down to the bottom. As always, hold your paper so you only have to cut once. Unless you want your hair to be asymmetrical, then go ahead and do the other way. I'm going to just straighten this line out because I do have straight hair. And again, when I was doing it, I was making sure that the hair was sticking off of the head. See how it's away from the head? Hair isn't glued down to your face. So, as always, I'm going to cut it. And the side that's going to get cut off is the side that was open and not the fold. And there we go. There's my hair. Some of you might notice this line in the middle. I am stuck home on a snow day. I don't have the right size paper, so I had to paint two pieces together. So, no big deal. Okay. So, there's the basics for the hair. So, you're all going to have to do something in the front here, because your hair does not come all the way to the middle of your head. So what you can do is you can either use some of the leftover papers from the corners to try to figure out how best to do your top piece of your hair. You do something like that, whatever. Or you can just get another piece of paper. You can do it on top. So let me move this out of the way. I'm going to show you how to do that. So, I'm going to get a smaller piece of paper, and I can actually fold this like this, so it'll work. And I figure out where I want it to go. There it works. And then I'm actually going to just trace directly around, oops, that'll get covered with hair later. Trace directly around the head, and then I'm going to cut it out. So this way I have a guideline exactly where my hair needs to come to. And so if I were to glue this straight down the top of the head, it'd be a bowl cut. It'll be like straight across. Some of you might have bangs that do that. It's totally fine if they do. But most of us don't have bangs that go like that. So we might have to cut some pieces out. So if you don't have bangs, the bangs are like little fluffy things on the top. If you don't have bangs, you will cut most of this away. So starting from the corner and only leaving yourself about a curve. See how that curve worked? If you have a widow's peak, so it goes down the middle here, kind of looks like a heart shape. And if you have hair, if you have bangs in front of your face, you kind of just draw those bangs in wherever they wind up working out. And you'll cut them out, and then flip them over, and glue them down. So, that's basics on the girl hair. Boy hair. coming up next.